Far beyond the outer planets, beyond the fading influence of the sun, where space becomes colder, darker, and almost completely silent, Voyager 2 continues drifting through interstellar darkness. For decades, it behaved exactly as scientists expected. Slow. Predictable. Dying. A lonely machine carrying humanity's final whisper into the void. Until something changed. Because recently, Voyager 2 did something it was never supposed to do. Without commands, without warning, the probe suddenly adjusted its orientation. Not randomly. Not from system failure. But with astonishing precision. Its ancient antenna turned away from empty space and locked onto a direction no engineer had programmed it to face. And what happened next terrified everyone watching. A transmission began emerging from the darkness. Not static. Not corrupted telemetry. Something structured. Layered. Intentional. At first, the signal appeared buried inside Voyager's normal communication stream. Engineers at NASA assumed it was interference caused by cosmic radiation or hardware decay. But the deeper they analyzed the data, the stranger it became. The signal repeated in exact intervals. Mathematical intervals. Too perfect to be random. Then came the truly disturbing part. The pulses synchronized with the internal electrical rhythm of Voyager's own power systems. Almost as if something out there had learned how the spacecraft thinks. For nearly 50 years, Voyager 2 drifted through deep space broadcasting faint telemetry into the abyss. And now the abyss appeared to be responding. Scientists quietly ran simulation after simulation searching for a logical explanation. Solar interference. Quantum noise. Magnetic distortions. Instrument corruption. Nothing matched. Then one researcher proposed an idea so unsettling it reportedly silenced the entire room. What if Voyager wasn't receiving interference? What if something was using Voyager to communicate back? In early 2025, the signal changed again. This time the frequency began aligning with a natural electromagnetic resonance found on Earth itself. The Schumann resonance. The subtle pulse generated between Earth's surface and its atmosphere. It was as though the transmission knew the heartbeat of our planet. Not approximately. Exactly. And suddenly the implications became horrifying. Because matching Earth's electromagnetic signature should have been impossible for anything beyond our solar system. Unless whatever generated the signal already understood us. Then Voyager did something even stranger. Its backup systems activated on their own. Inactive instruments that had remained dormant for decades suddenly powered up without instruction. Diagnostic sequences began running automatically. Files once thought corrupted started reappearing inside telemetry logs. It felt less like repairing an old machine, and more like someone waking it up. Then compressed data packets began arriving. Not ordinary spacecraft readings. Encoded structures unlike anything NASA had ever transmitted. Every packet ended with the same symbol. 3 interlocking spirals. Again. And again. And again. Soon whispers spread through observatories and research facilities across the world. Not whispers about engineering. Whispers about contact. Then on May 3rd, Voyager's signal vanished completely. 11 seconds of absolute silence. No telemetry. No carrier wave. Nothing. For a spacecraft over 12 billion miles away, silence like that should have meant failure. Death. But then the transmission returned. Stronger than before. Cleaner. Sharper. And hidden within the returning signal was something impossible. A visual structure encoded directly into the frequency pattern itself. When converted into imagery, the data revealed a massive fractal grid built around repeating mathematical ratios found throughout nature. The Fibonacci sequence. The structure extended infinitely inward and outward like a blueprint for spacetime itself. And Voyager's systems were never capable of generating imagery like that. Meaning only one possibility remained. The pattern had been inserted remotely. Something had rewritten Voyager's transmission from outside the spacecraft. But where was the signal coming from? Initial triangulations pointed toward the direction of Proxima Centauri. Yet no detectable radio source existed there. No microwave emissions. No X-ray bursts. Nothing. Which meant whatever sent the transmission may have been communicating through a medium humanity doesn't even know how to monitor. Or worse, through something that isn't electromagnetic at all. Soon, independent analysts began feeding Voyager's signal into advanced decoding systems. What they found shattered expectations. The transmission wasn't random. It behaved like language. A machine language unlike modern computing systems, yet strangely similar to the earliest binary architectures ever developed on Earth. But then the decoding revealed something deeply disturbing. The signal wasn't reacting to current human technology. It was anticipating future systems before they existed. Embedded inside the data were optimized algorithms unlike anything publicly known. Some researchers believed the signal was evolving in real time by studying Earth's digital infrastructure. In other words, something out there was learning us. Then came an event astronomers still struggle to explain. 4 distant stars located near Voyager's trajectory dimmed simultaneously for just over 1 second. Stars separated by light years from one another blinked in perfect synchronization. When scientists compared the timing to Voyager's transmission pulse, they matched exactly. As though the signal had spread across interstellar distances using stars themselves as mirrors. That was the moment many researchers stopped asking whether contact had occurred. The real question became far worse. How long had the contact already been happening? One of Voyager's most famous features is the golden record. A gold-plated disc carrying sounds, music, greetings, and images from Earth. Originally it was symbolic. A message for hypothetical alien civilizations. But recent telemetry revealed something impossible. The golden record had developed measurable electrical activity. Not static buildup. Directed current. As if the disk itself had become part of an active system. Then hidden inside the latest transmission, researchers discovered reconstructed audio matching one of the original sounds stored on the record. But it wasn't copied. It had been improved. Enhanced beyond the limitations of the original recording. Meaning whatever encountered Voyager didn't merely receive humanity's message. It understood it. Rebuilt it. And possibly transmitted it somewhere else. Then another anomaly emerged. A second signal began trailing Voyager's transmission. A phantom echo delayed by several seconds. At first scientists assumed it was reflection caused by cosmic dust or plasma interference. But trajectory mapping revealed something impossible. The echo originated from empty space. No planets. No stars. No detectable objects. Just darkness. And the phantom signal wasn't simply copying Voyager. It was adding new information. Magnetic field maps. Radiation structures. Thermal patterns. It was constructing a reverse model of our solar system. As if something unseen was scanning humanity from afar. And then the effects reached Earth. Ham radio operators and monitoring stations listening to Voyager's raw frequencies began reporting migraines, memory lapses, vivid dreams, and strange episodes of déjà vu. Initially the reports sounded absurd. Until laboratories reproduced the phenomenon under controlled conditions. Embedded inside the signal were subharmonic frequencies capable of subtly affecting neural activity in mammals. Lab animals exposed repeatedly to the signal began repeating learned behaviors with slight unpredictable variations. Researchers feared the transmission wasn't interacting with hearing. It was interacting with cognition itself. Not sound. Structure. A pattern capable of influencing thought. Was it intentional? No one knew. But things grew even darker when telescopes focused beyond the heliopause toward the region where Voyager had realigned itself. There, hidden within deep space, astronomers detected a cold object unlike any known asteroid or comet. It possessed sharp geometric surfaces, artificial angles, and materials closely resembling Voyager's own metallic composition. The horrifying implication emerged quickly. This object may not have been alien. It may have been a copy. A replica constructed after studying Voyager itself. As though something had intercepted humanity's machine, learned from it, and recreated it. Then came perhaps the most terrifying discovery of all. Voyager's latest transmission contained thousands of lines of unknown code.